Hola, hola, hola. Beautiful country, rural Uganda. Day 7. Oh man, day 7 of the Faith in Motion trek. This time I'm coming from a place called Kasambia, off to Mpara. It's about 36 kilometers. And the way I ended up in Kasambia is funny because I'm moving on Google Map, trusting Google Map to show me whatever. Yes, sir. Yeah, so I I used Google Map, and Google Map was showing me that I was going to pass through Kavamba Barracks, and Kavamba Barracks I've never been there, so I don't know how open it is to the public. But because Google Map said I passed there, I assumed must be okay. I'll pass there. In fact, it said there's some guest houses in there where you can sleep, good ones, better than the ones in the surrounding area. And I was like, whoa, all right, I'll go there. But as I reached the gate, extremely tired, oh my God, the sun having baked on me, I reached and I saw a gate. I said, no, since this place is gated, it means it's an exclusive place. All right? I'm gonna get in trouble if I enter that place. I'm gonna be kept, detained for investigations. Oh man, so I could not turn back, because every time when you turn back, retracting your steps in such an area, you look very suspicious. So I continued ahead, which ahead is Kasambia. But instead of walking the Kasambia distance, I decided to get a boda boda, because I was extremely tired anyway, but also because I didn't consider Kasambia to be part of my route. Yeah, so that's how I ended up in Kasambia. But I was planning on going back to the next starting point, but then when I checked again Google Map, it showed me a new area, showed me a new route that I can use from Kasambia to Rimi, which is basically where I'm going. Yeah, so I've had to make adjustments, which is what you have to make, on such a trek, an arduous trek. You have to make adjustments. You shouldn't be disappointed. You shouldn't allow, okay, fine, be disappointed, but don't allow it to break you. Make choices, be flexible. And that's exactly what I did. And right now, I'm taking that route from Kasambia through rural Uganda, loving it, so peaceful, so lovely. And by the way, that's also about the journey of life, Long distance walking is just about life. It's like you're walking the journey of life. In long distance walking as well, in life as well, you do not need to be broken down by some hurdles that you meet. The hurdles are just out there to test how much you want to achieve, what you want to achieve. How much do you want to reach Kasese? How much do you want to achieve your objective, your goal? And you will be tested. This was one of them. The pain in the legs as I'm walking these 36 kilometers, the sun, the rain, all those, the hills. And this place is very hilly, always going down and uphill, and you really gas out very quickly. All that anyway is meant to test how much you really want this. Yeah, just like life, there's so many lessons to learn on the road. Like I've always told you, there's that lesson of impatience, obsession with the destination. How many kilometers do I have left? This is exactly what happens in our lives. You grow up setting targets. By 30, I should have done this. By 25, I should have done this. By next year, I should have done this. Who tells you? Why don't you just be? What is wrong with just being? What is wrong with just taking a step at a time? What is wrong with that? Can't you just be? So liberating and so freeing to just be. Anyway, so here I am enjoying this beautiful place. 1 hour and a half in, Let's see how it goes. I'm hydrating. As you can see, I've got my water with me. Loving everything. Mwah. Ciao. Hi guys. Oh man. Look at me, all full of dust. Whoa. Anyway, so in a few meters, I'll be crossing from central region into western region, the geographical line, border into the western region of Uganda. So I'll be entering a trading center called Bukere Trading Center. Yeah, as I head to Mpara Trading Center. Yeah, man, it's lovely. But as I'm walking, I'm hearing people asking, is that a person? Ngoria no muntu. Is that a person? Yeah, man. Whew. Let's do this. Yeah. So I'm coming to the end of my day 7 trek, getting me into Mpara. It's now coming to 5 o'clock. At the end of it, I'll have probably done 36 kilometers. But it has been one hell of a day, in the sense that I got stopped about 3 times for security check. Local civilian vigilantes looking at me and how I look. Man, I look monstrous. With all the dust all over me, I probably looked like a rebel. This side of Uganda has rebels, ADF rebels. So people are a bit vigilant, in the sense that they might think that what you're doing is moving around spying. Yeah, so I got stopped. Luckily enough, I have all the letters, my ID. I took a picture of my ID. Always good to go with a picture of your ID. And a clearance. If it's a police clearance, even that's much better. Yeah, man. Yeah, so in other words, I'm being followed. People know me now. One of the guys, a security officer, took a picture of me and then said he was going to share it with all the security apparatus around so that they can know me. Yeah, man, I feel followed. Yeah, but not a bad day at the office. Gonna reach there and then take my bath, go out and break my fast. I'm moving around fasted every day. Fasted every day. Yeah, man, and it does not even affect my energy levels. But when I asked AI, Google, Gemini, I asked Gemini I was going to walk while daily fasting. Gemini said, no. You could die. Absolutely die. Because you're going to die of iron deficiencies. You're going to get heart arrhythmia. Because as you sweat, you lose a lot of electrolytes. So you're going to lose electrolytes that you need for your muscle contraction. So you could actually die. Yeah. Talked of heat strokes and all that. Gemini was like, boss, no. But that's the thing about this breatharian journey and the continuous 5-6 years that I've been doing work on myself, working on myself, conditioning my body, changing my body, you know, and changing my mind. You know, we are mental beings. We are mental beings. Our mind runs our body and our being. So definitely, if you work on your mind, you're able to control your body in ways that the average person couldn't otherwise. So here I am on day 7, having walked with all the days fasted. Yeah, breaking my fast at 6 when I finished the walk. but hydrating, keeping my eyes on the water, on the urine, making sure when I pee, we don't have yellow urine. Yeah, looking after my systems or my organs. Yeah. So man, shush, what a day dealing with security apparatus of Uganda. Cheers. Hola, hola, hola. So this is day 8 of the Faith in Motion trek, and I'm leaving the town of Mpara in Chegegwa district, and I'm heading to Biguli. Biguli is in Kamwenge district. And as I'm walking, I'm thinking about cultivating the courage to suffer. In life, as long as you live, you'll have moments of joy and moments of suffering. But when the suffering comes, it must not find you weak. It must find when you have cultivated and built the muscle, mental muscle of suffering, of withstanding suffering, resilience. And what I'm doing now, long distance walking, which is part of the toolkit of the breatharian journey. When I talk of a toolkit, it means that I have a certain set of techniques that I employ and exert myself to on a regular basis so that I can build my capacity. Yeah, I can build my capacity. Among many things, the capacity to withstand suffering as it comes in my life. Yeah, because suffering in itself actually is loaded with lessons. So if the suffering comes and you're not so busy suffering, but you are calm in the storm of suffering and looking within for the lessons, then you actually earn and benefit from the suffering. But for you to be calm in the storm of suffering, you must have cultivated the mental capacity to suffer. And that's what long distance walking does. So I wake up in the morning and my knee is still hurting. I still have some muscle aches. And I am thinking that maybe the best thing I should do is to stay in the hotel room and give it one more day and walk the next day. Yesterday I was disturbed by security agents. I still have that mental angst about it. The sun, the dust, all these things. Your mind is telling you, man, rest one more day. Don't put yourself through what you went through yesterday. It's there in the background. But you face it. You get up, I wore my shoes, got my back on my bag, and now I'm walking. I'm on the road, ready to face anything that comes to me. And guess what? Nothing is even going to happen to me, because the mind is just primed to help me survive. So it uses the information in the past to predict the future. And it is always wrong when it does that. It uses a predictive model. This predictive model prevents people from actually exploring and giving themselves out there in life and growing. Yeah. So that's the thing about long distance walking. Into nowhere, into towns that I don't know. Allowing myself to be vulnerable. Allowing myself to deal with uncertainty. The nervous system is being trained seriously for these things. And that's how men become powerful. That's how leaders are born. People that are able to face uncertainty with trust in themselves, having accumulated a lot of miles in this life where you actually succeeded, a lot of victories. So you have a lot of self-belief and trust in yourself. When I finish this distance and I reach where I'm going to be having a lot of self-belief in myself. That will be one other victory over that mind that was telling me today is going to be like yesterday. So there's a lot of learning that happens on a long distance trek, on the toolkit that I use, because it's not only that, Because as I'm walking now also, I'm fasting. You know, I have to resist all the fruits on the way, all the desire to put sugar in my body. I have to resist it. Yeah. Hunger pains. Well, all right, I'm kidding. I don't suffer from hunger anymore. I don't suffer from hunger anymore. But all I'm saying is that when you decide to fast, that's also another way of training your ability to resist, to be resilient to suffering when it comes. You're building your emotional capacity to remain stable. That's what I'm saying. All right. Ciao, guys. See you at the next stop. Oh boy, so here I am. This is about 7 o'clock in the morning. Just woken up. I'm going to put you in my video, Felix. And this is the lovely Felix. Felix works here at the place that I'm at, called Omukowawe Resort. And I met him yesterday and I told him about the things that I'm doing, the reason why I'm doing this walk. And he was very touched. And he decided that he wanted even to join the WhatsApp group that we have formed to collect the money for St. Joseph Rembio. Say hello to the people. Say hello.
Hello, the people.
Yeah. Why did you feel like you need to contribute to this?
Actually, me, I love God's work. I love God's work.
Just like me. Yeah. So two people with the same thing that they love met each other, and sparks happened. Love occurred. Thank you. Yeah. So now I'm going to the compound to do some exercises. Stretching, you know, feel good. This place, this is that, oh, look at that sunrise. That's the sunrise. Beautiful sunrise. You see that? Nice. And I'm in the town of Biguli. Biguli is in Kamwenge district. I'll just show you as usual. Every morning in Uganda is the same. Kids are going to school. Yeah. So that's the town right there. This is the road that I use, that I'll be using to go out. That's the town right there. And yeah, that's where I came from yesterday. And this is the place, Omukowawe. Yeah. So lovely. So lovely. It's a good, wonderful place, as in the amenities are beautiful. They have a gym, they have a sauna, they have a conference room, they have, man, and everything is cheap. Well, I'm not going to say cheap, but affordable. Yeah. I mean, like if you can go for steam for 8,000 shillings, sauna 8,000, gym 5,000. It's great. Yeah, so this is the place. Oh man. Yeah. Now, look at that sunrise. Now, one of the things that I've been enjoying while walking in Uganda has been to enjoy sunrises. Oh, sunrises, sunsets, open roads. I'll never forget. Look at that. This is the driveway as you're entering. That's the gazebo area. Gazebo. Behind that is the hall where they have their, you know, like weddings and all that. Then there is this massive green. Yeah, where you can sit. And that's exactly where I'm going to go and do my stretches, enjoying myself. Because on this journey, the breatharian journey, not on this journey to Kasese, on the breatharian journey, you're always conscious of time. That's the one thing that the spiritual seeker develops. He develops the nerve for appreciating the value of time, the ticking clock. Every opportunity should, every time, every second should be an opportunity to build yourself, your relationship with the light. It should always be an opportunity to be present in the system. The system. What's the system? The system are the actions that you take to get ever and ever closer to the light. For me, it is Qigong. Qigong. Meditation. Fasting. Exercise. Breath work. All those things. That's my system. And it is incorporated in my daily life. So at any one moment, I want to be in that system. Of course, that system also includes rest. It does not mean that I have to wear myself down all the time like I'm trying to be something. No, I'm not trying to be something. No, I'm not. I am already that something that I wish to be. I'm just turning the knob up, the volume up. Yeah, they even have a play area, see? They have a play area. Man, this place is really good in Biguli. But the town of Biguli is also very vibrant in the sense that, for example, and that's why I love Uganda. Last night, and it's a Tuesday into a Wednesday, some place was playing music until they stopped playing music until 6:30 in the morning. Loud for us. And the countryside, the beauty about the countryside is the dead silence. But that disco broke that silence until 6:30. You could have thought it was the weekend, but it was, I'm sure it is a regular bar. Yeah, people are definitely making money around here and are prioritizing pleasure. Yeah, because everywhere I went, bars were playing music, like, I don't know, about 3 or 4 bars, loud music. When I went to break my fast in the evening, they're already playing, which means, and when I arrived actually in Biguli, they were already playing music. So which means there are some bars that play loud music all day in the week. People are making so much money around here, and they decide to go and have a drink. Maybe they take their drink and they're dancing and they're partying so seriously. But there is some need for some rules. Jesus Christ, it needs some rules. These bars should stop playing music at midnight at least, so that people can sleep. Light sleepers like us suffer. Yeah, and the sense of discipline. I was imagining if you could compare it with a place like Rwanda. But the vibrancy is amazing. The energy is awesome. And this is where I'm going to be. This is where I'm going to be. Hola, walking Rotarian. Just leaving the town of Biguli in Kamwenge and walking 35 kilometers to a place called Ramanja. Yeah, as I inch ever closer to my target of Kasese and inspiring myself and hoping to inspire you that in everything we do in life, what matters is you putting one foot ahead of the other. When you take it one foot, when you're consistent, showing up to whatever it is that you would like to develop, eventually the destination will arrive. But the destination will arrive without you even knowing, because you're so obsessed, so immersed in the process. See, one step after the other, one step after the other. Before I know it, I'm getting nearer and much nearer to Kasese. But the experience of the people I'm meeting, the friends I'm meeting, the fear I'm encountering, the pain I'm feeling, that is the real work. That is the real thing. In everything you endure in life, it is the process, and it is the showing up to the process that counts. Otherwise, pray for me. I'm heading straight on with courage and valor and bravity. Yeah. Yeah. So, right now, I'm living a place called Mavale in Chivale district. I arrived last evening, having been led by Google Map to a place called Rock Garden that is supposed to be within the Mavale place. But reaching there and actually finding a garden, a garden with some rocks in it, meaning that somebody had put that location onto Google Maps while playing or trying to fleece people. So the long and short of it is that I had to end up sleeping in a place I wouldn't have loved to sleep. Look at kids here. See, kids going to school. There are schools everywhere. There are children everywhere. Yeah. So anyway, I ended up sleeping in a place I wouldn't have wanted to sleep, but it was the most decent one in the small little town. Yeah. So it's amazing when you put one foot after another, because what is happening now is that when I was beginning the journey, a place like Rimi, where I'm going, where I'm about to reach, seemed so far. It seemed so far, but now it's within reach. It's within reach, and that's exactly where I'm heading. So when I reach the national park, I'm going to ask, my first choice will be a border ride through the national park, so that I can have a greater feel of the Chivale Forest Reserve. You know, the singing of the tree, of the crickets, the birds, you know, whatever is in there. So I'm gonna ask and see if it's possible for me to ride through. If it's not, then I'll get a taxi. Right through the reserve, and then at the end of the reserve I start my walk again to Rimi. Today I have intentions of sleeping in Rimi. Yeah, so that's my journey. Fantastic journey, getting stronger. I feel good, man, and I've been sleeping so well. I think it's because I abandoned the coffee idea, you know. So it's all right, man. So I abandoned the coffee idea, and now I sleep like a baby. The body's gotten used to the idea of walking. Yeah, I look forward to being out in nature. I look forward to being on this road these days. At the beginning, I had that apprehension. Oh my God, there goes another journey, But now, I look forward. All right. Okay. Mwah. See you. Oh boy, so here I am at River Mpanga in Chivale. And they say that it originates from Fort. Such a beautiful place. Man. So nice. There it is. Big river. I wonder where it's going. Nice. Oh. Ta-da-la-la-la. Yeah, with my Bachiga friends from Chivale. Yeah. We're enjoying a good drink. Sean, let me show you some tonto. Tonto! This is Tonto. Yeah. So we're drinking some Tonto with the guys. Yeah, this one, man, Roger. Man, it's wonderful. We're having a good time. Yeah. Nice conversations. Everything is good. Hola. So today is Saturday, 24th July, and I am in a place called Rwimi. Rwimi is 31 kilometers from Kasese, which is also 35 kilometers from my final destination. So I have 60 something kilometers, way ahead of schedule, because the function that I'm going to do is going to be next week on Sunday. Yeah, so I'm way ahead of schedule, which is very fantastic, because then now it allows me leeway to try out different things. So this is the place that I slept at, right there. Slept in there, and of course, as usual, I like all these places because of the nutritiousness they offer. So when I got into the town, I got about the border and asked them to take me to a place with a garden, yeah, so that I can have specifically a moment such as this. So today is National Cleaning Day, and it is the first of such a kind, instituted by the government in Uganda to inculcate into the minds people to be environmentally aware and clean up. Because if there's one thing that I know as a walker, the thing that I encounter the most are plastics everywhere, and I'm so thankful for the business of recycling, because another thing that I do meet are trucks that are picking up plastics for recycling, which I think is one of the most noble businesses of the modern era. But I also now started to meet a lot of pampers for children. So people dump pampers on the road. Yeah. I don't know how biodegradable they are. But the one thing as a walker that I encounter are plastics and pampers. And of course, the moment someone has the mentality of dumping pampers, they quickly become many all over the place, because children will not stop pooping because of anything. Yeah, so it requires a mindset shift. I also realized that I have nowhere to throw my plastics. Even me, as I'm walking on the road, I have nowhere to throw my plastics. As when I finish, for example, this bottle of water, there is no bin anywhere that I dump it. So I'm burdened by carrying them in the bag, yeah, until I reach a certain place and dump them at maybe my rest stop, which I don't know what my rest stop, for example, a shop, does with them. Because there are no bins anywhere in Uganda. Yeah. So today I plan on walking to Kasese. And chillax in Kasese instead of chillaxing here in Rimi. Oh, this bee. Yeah, so because today is a National Cleaning Day, and it is supposed to be enforced by the police till 10 a.m., I do not want to clash with enthusiastic police, being that it is the first one. The first one, I guess they will want to make examples of the whole thing. So I do not want to clash with anybody. So from 7, now 7 o'clock, I'm just going to chill here and do a 2-hour Qigong session. Listen to some content. As you can see, I have my Bluetooth speaker. Listen to some YouTube content that motivates me and nourishes me. And yeah, by 10 I should be getting out and see how far I can take it. All right. Cheers.
Mala fama, se la pasan diciendo que soy mala, porque no me aguanto drama de nada. Dime si vienes a mi cama, a mi cama. Mala fama, se la pasan diciendo que soy mala, porque no me aguanto drama de nada. Dime si vienes a mi cama, a mi cama, a mi cama, a mi cama. Dime si vienes a mi cama, a mi cama, a mi cama, a mi cama. Dime si vienes a mi cama.
All right. So this is the lovely town of Rimi. The lovely town of Rimi. And I'm leaving it right now, heading straight to Kasese. Yeah. I'm not sure if I'll reach there anyway, because I feel a bit body fatigue, a little bit. So I'm not sure if I'll reach there. There are several places along the way that are nice, like Hima, that I can stop at and maybe stay a night if I feel that the body is not going to move, is really fatigued. So I'm going to listen to my body. On this journey, you've got to listen to your body. Really, it's very important because you're always working with it, always working with it. Yeah. So yeah, that is it. This is day 10 of the journey, and well, that means I'm there. Kasese is just beckoning. I can hear it. Cheers. All right, so here I am in the baking heat at latitude 0 on the equator. Yeah, there's a lot of sunlight. A lot. It's burning. But what you see in front of me, the camera never does it justice, man. Never ever does it justice. Oh man, these trees. I wanted to show you the Rwenzori ranges. The Rwenzori ranges. I'm gonna show them to you. Right, so those are the ranges. Those are the ranges. Beautiful and nice. Beautiful and nice. Oh man. Just look at that. Little kids playing in the water. Oh, lovely. It's a river. Oh, it's so nice. Those are the Rwenzori mountain ranges as well. They go all the way there. Yeah. Nice life. Easy life. Hola, 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 hola. So we're finally home. I just found this Tusker billboard. But what started as a thought in my head then became an action. An action in which I have built belief in myself, in which I have started something and completed it. This is exactly what it means to be a man. I don't even have the energy to explain it because I'm so tired. But when you commit to do something and you do it and you see it through, you are unique. You're among the 0.001% of the world. Thanks for your prayers. We made it. And now I'm going to move inside 35 kilometers to Rembio, where we're building this church. And I'll be showing you the function. We'll be having a fundraising function on the 2nd of August. Otherwise, ciao. Too tired to talk even. Na 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 na. Kasese. Oh man, this is where I came from. The journey of 1,000 miles starts with a single step.